What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. That's not gonna work. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, honey. I said I wasn't gonna go to Starbucks, but then I started driving, and I was like, I'm gonna go to Starbucks. And I have a little treat this morning. I was like, ooh, do I have a treat in my purse? I sure do. Because I left without taking a treat this morning. So, yeah, I am going to go to Starbucks. But we're down here to talk about Real Housewives of, not Real Housewives. What is it called? Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's what we were going to talk about this morning. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let's talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. And to me, I felt like the episode was really short. Did anybody else feel like that? Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let the demon know you stopped by. I had a good weekend. I hope this thing stays recording because let me make sure when I come to the next stop, I'm going to make sure this thing is recording correctly because I recorded a really long video this weekend on the way to my therapist. And just chit-chatting with y'all on a Saturday, and I don't want it to take up the space in the video, in the camera, in the storage, in the camera, in the video, in the storage. I don't want it to take up the storage, so let me delete some older videos so this doesn't stop in the middle of me recording, because this camera, that's why I said I'm gonna get another camera. I'm gonna get a camera, but in the car we're gonna have to use the whatchamacallit, the phone. But I need to free up some storage. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, so let's see how far we can go. If it stops, hopefully it doesn't stop in the middle of me talking and I'm not paying attention. It will stop in the middle of me talking, because that's what it's going to do during Mercury retrograde. That's what I'm saying. So I want to do something first. So hold on. Okay, we're back. Come on, technical difficulties. Before we had any technical difficulties, yeah. So I recorded it was like an hour-long video. I have to narrow it down, though, but it was of me going to my therapist. And I'm talking to you about what was happening. So I totally forgot that I recorded that video until right now. It's like, damn, I recorded a video on Saturday that I did not edit and I did not put up. Anyway, so, all right. So Love and Marriage Huntsville. So they start off, like I said, I felt like it was a very short video. I don't know why my notes aren't like copious. I did not take copious notes. Because I don't know why I was watching it and I was just like, what's happening? I didn't understand it. I didn't understand why that scene at Jaylin, I almost called him Jaden, at Jaylin's house, his housewarming party, that was so cringe. The whole thing was very cringy. It was just like, y'all not talking. It's too intimate for y'all not to even speak. Okay, y'all, look at the cows. Okay, you didn't see them. Oh, yeah, you could see the little spots. They're grazing. I love it. I love to see them. Because they're just minding their business. And it looks so cute. Anyways, so I have to remember to get my son a pastry. He was like, if you go to Starbucks, don't forget a pastry. So they bring, Kimmi and Montrose bring Martinez in there, and he's sitting down looking like he's about to get released back into the community. Why did they bring him in there like they were about to fire him? That shit was so funny to me. They were like, okay, well, we just wanted to, have a talk and sit down and discuss what was going on and things that have transpired over the last few weeks. We just wanted to see, just get, have a little chat with you and let you know where we are in our decision on whether or not to let you attend Jaylin's homecoming, housewarming. house coming party. Girl, this is a mess. Okay, I need to go straight. Okay, that's what I need to do. I don't need to turn right here. I need to go straight so I can get into the Starbucks parking lot. I'm gonna see how this works. How does this work, honey? Oh, this is a weird little street. The way they have this street blocked off like this. This is fucking weird. Why is this? This is not even right, honey. Okay. Yeah, so they brought him in there. They basically told him he was not invited to the little whoop wop with the rest of the girls, and you know, leaving him left out because he moves messy, he's mean, he's meaner than most. He's really petty. He's very petty. Him and Melody, to me, I feel like they're the same. I feel like they're the same. I do. I just put Kimmi and Martell and Montrose. They fired Martell. He got fired. Destiny and Tiffany, they're sitting down having a conversation. Destiny was saying that she was having a bad day that day at Galentine's, and that she, you know, co-parenting. What was she saying? It was just she was just basically saying that she had a bad day, and she felt like Stormy was poking at her. And I asked on Twitter if you guys felt like Stormy was poking at her, and a lot of y'all said that you felt like she was, because she kept asking her over and over again, you know, let me hear the story from you. Maybe Stormy wasn't able to communicate that well, but someone else said, I felt like she was trying to get Destiny's side of the story. Well, Destiny doesn't have no side because she was ghosted. She's acting like she doesn't understand, which doesn't make sense to me. Because if you know her personality, you know her relationship, I think everyone could understand why Melody is cutting off relationships with people. I don't think it's rocket science. I don't even think it's abnormal for a person to be like, you were my husband's friend, I don't want to be your friend anymore. And I'll tell you why.
Starbucks, you get stuff here today?
Yes, may I have a hot grande dirty chai latte with oat milk?
Hot grande dirty chai?
Yeah, 2 shots.
2 shots, okay.
With oat milk.
Okay.
2 pumps of brown sugar.
2 pumps of brown sugar.
At 180 degrees.
At 180 degrees.
And then also, may I have a cheese Danish? And do you guys have the banana walnut loaf, banana nut? It's banana nut, right? Yeah. Let's.
That warm?
Yes, please.
Awesome. Anything else for you today?
No, that's going to be all.
Awesome. Can I have a name for the order?
Erica.
All right, Erica. I'll see you at the window.
All right, thank you.
Of course.
I'll see you at the window, barista. I just realized that cheese Danish was $3. And so is that. It said banana, walnut, and pecan loaf. I'm going to have to take that from it. They got a cinnamon coffee cake, too. They got a pumpkin seed loaf. They got a chocolate croissant, is always good. And a butter croissant. You can never go wrong. Cheese Danish. Okay, that's what I got. Okay. Them birthday cake pops are so good, too. Stop playing with me. What else? Double chocolate brownie. Lime frosted coconut bar. I wonder what that tastes like. That's real good for right now because it's like a cool lime frosted coconut. That sounds good. Okay, y'all. So yeah, especially when Melody goes to talk to Destiny and you're telling Destiny what Martell is doing, and when you go to talk to Melody is doing. When you go to talk to Martell, you're telling Martell what Melody is doing. I don't like that. Don't talk to me Don't talk about me to somebody I don't fuck with. I don't care if we had babies together. I don't care. Let me tell you something. I have cut my mother off for conversing and having conversations and praying for somebody who didn't deserve it. You're talking to somebody that harmed me. You're talking to somebody that abused me, asking them how they're doing and praying for them. Oh, hell no. You keep praying for them. You won't be able to pray for me or close to me at all. So I completely understand the motivation. I don't think that anyone, and for me, I feel like Destiny is acting stupid if she doesn't understand why Melody doesn't want to be her friend anymore. Like, outside of what you guys have built together, the foundation of your relationship is that Martell is your connection. And you don't seem to know how to talk about yourself enough that when you're with other people, you talk about Melody. When you're with Martell, when you set up in his house and you ask him where he got that, isn't that the cheese tray that I gave y'all on your wedding or whatever? You start talking about Melody. You didn't talk about you and what was going on with you. You wasn't talking about what was going on with him. Melody was in your mouth. So I understand Melody. I understand any woman who cuts off her ex-husband's friends. I get it. So I don't understand why Destiny is so confused. But on the flip side of that, Melody, you too chicken shit to say anything. To say, girl, I don't want to fuck with you. You fuck with Martell, and every time you're around Martell, y'all talking about me, bitch. So guess what? I'm not going to give you any more material. That's how I feel. When I find out somebody is talking about me to somebody else that I don't fuck with, I don't do anything but say, you're not going to get any more material from me. No information, no data, nothing. Nothing at all. Good, how are you? And then here's my card. Yeah. Yes, please. Thank you. Yeah, I want my receipt. Okay, my face is hot. Now I'm trying to see. Hey, big boy. Come up and see me sometime, big boy. All right, why y'all parked right here? That don't even make sense how y'all parked right there. Okay. All right, so yeah, so I could understand, and I don't understand why Melody, I mean, not Melody. Yeah, it's two things happening here. It's just a lack of communication. I think that's the theme with this entire group of people, is that they don't know how to communicate. She said Mel and her won't be friends again. And then Tiffany tells her that Melody is going with her to Utah. And then she said Utah, Alabama. This whole fucking time I thought that, like I said, that's another one who does not know how to communicate at all. Tiffany, she's an awful communicator. She's an awful communicator. Bitch, this entire time, I thought this hoe said they was going to Utah, the state. This motherfucker said Utah, Alabama. Is there a Utah, Alabama? Hold on. Yes, and it's spelled Eutaw. Girl, hang it up. When she said Utah, Alabama, I was like, what the fuck is Utah, Alabama this whole time? I know I'm not the only one who thought that Tiffany was talking about Utah, the state. Am I the only one? Shit. Anyway. Kimmi, Montrose, and Jaylin. He says, why did you invite everybody to my housewarming party? Can you remember what happened? It's everybody who loves you. They loved me at my graduation party too, and they turned that motherfucker out. That's what he basically said. Jaylin, where was Jaylin's friends? Why weren't any of Jaylin's friends? Why was this a scene for Love and Marriage Huntsville? Why was this a scene for Love and Marriage Huntsville? Why weren't other people there to kind of balance the crew out? It was just them there. It was so awkward. It was so weird. It was an awful scene. Awful, awful, awful scene. I was like, why are they shooting in this little ass house, number one? They not even outside. They're not playing any games. They tried to play dominoes. I was like, this is whack. Where are his friends? And it's like, do I really I wonder if Jaylin said to Kimmi, do I really have to do this? I want to invite my own friends. Do I have to really have a housewarming party with Destiny, Wanda, Melody? Like, come on. Like, that don't even go. I was like, this is dumb. This is dumb, honey. He asked, what you guys doing with the land or the space that you have, right? This is what Jaylin asked Montrose and Kimmi. Montrose says it's going to be a food place. He wants to compete with his brother, basically. He wants to compete with his toothless brother, his he wants to I was about to go off. Let me leave these niggas alone, because it's so easy. Do y'all remember when I first started reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I would never refer to the men by their names? I called them Kimmy's husband, Letitia's husband, and Melody's husband. Never. They're not, no. I didn't want to, because I felt like they were so misogynistic. Their identities needed to be taken away. That's how I felt. Your identity is in your wife. Your identity is tethered to your wife. So you're Kimmy's husband. You have no name. That's how I felt. So then I started changing their names, because I don't feel like trying to remember every M name. So whatever name comes out, you just got to listen to context clues to figure out who it is. That's it. I did not like when Montrose told Kimmi that he knew her better than she knows herself. Like I said on Twitter that night, in my travels and my life experiences, when people have told me, I know you better than you know yourself, they had plans on, if not already, to manipulate me. Anytime, if you think back, anytime someone told you, I know you better than you know yourself, ask yourself, were they attempting to manipulate you? That's a red flag for me. Whenever I hear that, I've heard it too many times, and it's been aligned with manipulation. You're basically saying that I know you better than you know yourself. So whatever experience you're having, you're not having that experience, because I know you better than you know yourself. That's not what's happening here. Just like on Real Housewives of Atlanta, when he said, you understand something one way, I understand it occurs to me different than it occurs to you. Basically, he's saying whatever you say occurs is not what occurred. What I say occurred. It's a way to manipulate, and it's a way for them to alter the reality as a form of gaslighting, period. I didn't like when Montrose said that to her. Like, for me, it's a red flag. I don't like it. She said she wanted the space to be more so a tutoring after school program space, giving back to the community. He wants a lounge. He was like, so food was never in your idea? She was like, nah, no, food wasn't. Here we are again, the theme. Miscommunication is a theme here. It is a theme throughout every character on this show. It has been a theme on this show, the lack of communication. One thing I can say about Love and Marriage Huntsville, as in a form of education, it is showing you how important communication is in all relationships, not just in your intimate person you fucking relationships. It's with everybody, from mommy to the damn postman. Okay? Communication is key in all relationships. Okay? The cougar tamer is there. Everyone's going to be here. You're mixing dynamite and gasoline. They are going to take a trip to Atlanta. Why didn't Martell say anything to us while we were on site at the office when we were giving him his pink slip and telling him he couldn't come? He probably didn't tell you about the Atlanta trip because you were uninviting him from the housewarming party. So in his way to get back is to cut off any form of communication, and that is to not tell you what their plans are. Montrose said he didn't know about it. And so she's upset about that. See, that's what I'm talking about. Melody arrives with Stormy. Kimmi asked Destiny and Stormy, can they talk? Are they both willing to have a conversation? They both said yes. They get in the room. Destiny tells Stormy, I can talk like that too. I could speak hood. She says, who told you I was speaking hood? I said, oh. Oh, she said, I was just mirroring you. I was just mimicking you. I was just giving you what you were giving me. Who said I was talking hood? I said, oh. Oh, what was that? Who said it was hood? And then she said, she called her a sweetie. Don't call me sweetie. I'm not sweetie. And to Kimmy's point, the way that you responded to her calling you sweetie was letting everyone know you're not really open to this conversation. You're trying to correct things. And I don't think that, she could have said, look at the rainbow. She could have said, please don't call, calling me sweetie comes off condescending. Can you not call me sweetie? That's what she should have said. Don't call me sweetie. I'm not a sweetie. What did she say to her? I was like, oh shit. She was not ready. Destiny ended up leaving out of the room because she was like, this is stupid. What's the point of this? We're not going to get anywhere. I'm out of here. So Destiny got her shit and got up out of there. It's stupid to me. Like, I was watching Rodney's live. What was that, Friday or Saturday? And he was saying how Love and Marriage Huntsville is not fun. It's not fun. But I mean, I guess it isn't fun because the crowd, they don't make it fun. Y'all get in the comments and start attacking people and saying, you just hate. Okay, I think that's clear. What does that do for you to get in the comments and be like, you just hate Melody? You just jealous. Okay, girl. Can we talk about the show? Stop talking about what I say. Talk about what the show and how you felt about the show. Girl. Tisha and Marsau doesn't speak. Oh, Tisha comes in. Marsau comes in. Tisha doesn't speak to Melody. Once again, bitch, I'm your enemy. You get no words from me. We're not even going to be cordial. You called me a bitch the last time I saw you. I have no words for you. Hello, everybody. That's how that goes. That's how you say hello to everybody when there's somebody in the room that you don't want to individually speak to and you don't want to be rude. So you speak to everybody. The space was too small for them not to speak. It wasn't enough people for them not to speak. It just wasn't. It was so stupid and cringy. I was like, this is so... I had secondhand embarrassment. This ain't gonna work. Destiny walks out of the room. She couldn't talk to Stormy. Stormy's looking like, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. I was like, okay, she was out of there. I thought it was dumb. See, this is the thing. To me, it was an indication that Melody doesn't belong in this group of friends anymore because they don't have anything to talk to her about. You know why? Because their connection to her is Martell. So the only thing they can talk about with her is Martell, unless they're going to talk about a property or something like that. Dolphin Face, he asked her, has she talked to Martell or something? She was like, why are you asking me questions about Martell? That's dumb. It is dumb. That shows that y'all don't have nothing to talk to her about. Destiny, everybody. To me, I feel like that's unfortunately, I know that this was Melody's idea, Melody and Martell's idea, probably Melody's more so than Martell's, because like Jennifer Aiden, she wants to be on television, right? She wants to be on television. She wants to be a star. So for me, now that they have a divorce, and based on the way that the friend group is formed, Melody no longer fits in with this friend group. It is clear based on what they have to talk to her about. They don't have nothing to talk to her about but Martell. So that to me tells me she doesn't belong in this friend group anymore. She doesn't want to be friends with anybody because she doesn't want y'all talking about her to Martell. Now, if Martell was there, they may have other things to talk to Martell about because their friendships are a little bit deeper than they are with Melody. So that's how I see it. Tisha tells Kimmi about the invite to Atlanta. Everybody's acting like they didn't know. Wanda shows up. She's happy because she sees alcohol. She took her little sponge rollers out of her hair. This is really good. That's really good. Oh my God. Oh my God. She said, I see alcohol. Patricia shows up. Patricia is the other brother's ex-wife. So Patricia shows up. She's the ex-sister-in-law. Wanda tells everybody she got an issue with everybody in here. My niece came and told me what y'all was saying about Tisha. Kimmi says, well, your niece is the one who brought it up. So I don't understand I don't know what your niece is telling you. Tisha says Kimmi invited Wanda, so it's her responsibility. I'm not getting involved in this. You shouldn't have invited her. I have nothing to do with this. That's what Tisha was over there to the side like, she invited her. Shit. You know how she is. Well, Wanda loves you. No, you know that Wanda's going to keep some mess going. That's what you know. Bitches buying shoes with no boxes. She said it 3 times. I'm like, okay, girl, we get it. We got it the first time. Everybody looking at her like, okay, lady. And that was the end of the episode. Like I said, it seemed like a really short episode. That scene in the housewarming party was so cringe. I was so embarrassed the whole time. I had secondhand embarrassment the whole time. So nothing really got resolved. Nothing really got resolved. We just know that Martell is taking the men to Atlanta one last time or another time. The women didn't know about it. They want Tisha and Melody to talk. It's uncomfortable. Tisha shouldn't be made to talk to Melody or vice versa. You called me your enemy and you cussed me out, girl. Please. And you're trying to ruin my marriage. Come on, trying to ruin your marriage. Anyways, y'all, take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace. Let me know what you thought about the episode. All right.